I want to talk about Kevin Durant, who has no regrets about his decision to join the Warriors in the offseason. He is one win away from his second career NBA Finals appearance. The undefeated Mark Spears has a great Q&A with him online right now. You should check it out. And he talks about needing to win one title to validate the move to Golden State. Well, here's how KD responded. Quote, I made the 100% correct decision, win or lose. This is where I'm supposed to be at this point in my life. I'm taking it on. I'm conquering every part of it. I'm enjoying every single step. Do you like that, Amin? You like saying that? You think he does need a ring to validate it? You think if
a ring at all or a ring this year?
A ring, well, I don't know. Pick.
I would say at all, yes. He needs to walk away from this experience having won, I would say even more than one ring, but at least one. Because that's what validates it, right? But a ring this year, not necessarily. But I want to say something else beyond winning a ring. It's about playing basketball, I think, the way it was meant to be played. Ball moving, bodies are moving, everyone gets opportunities, everyone gets touches, and not ISO every single time. So in that sense, yeah, but he probably is happy.
No, I think he's extremely happy. I think he did make the right decision for him. I mean, this man is at peace. Mm-hmm. You know, like you said, he's playing the game that he loved, and he's playing it the right way. KD, we all know, is probably one of the most unselfish players in this league, one of the most humble superstars that we have in this league. And for him to leave that situation, hey, I've been there 8-9 years. We went to one finals. I want to go somewhere else where I can really enjoy playing the game. I think he's in the right spot. And I don't think he needs to validate it this year. I agree with you there. I think in some time in his future before he retires, he definitely wants to win a championship, but it doesn't have to necessarily be this year.
Right. I think you guys are both right. He definitely doesn't have to validate. And again, this is a guy who played with Russell Westbrook. He played with him for, 3-4 years. And the way that Russ play is not the way that the Golden State Warriors play. Right. And he's very happy in that type of atmosphere. As you guys said, it's ball movement, it's player movement, and those guys have deferred to him. Mm-hmm. I don't think Russ ever deferred to him. Yeah. So that's a win situation for him, even if he don't win a championship.
Well, it's interesting you guys both bring up the style of play, because that's another thing Kevin said in the article. He talked about how he was disappointed. More of the conversation around this move wasn't about the purity of the game, sort of about the actual basketball, fans being excited about the level of basketball being played. And I think, look, you have people on both sides. There's people who are legit basketball fans who largely supported Kevin Durant's decision to make his own choice. I don't think there was a huge backlash against him for that specifically. But you had some fans who were like, hey, this is the beautiful game. And then you had some fans who said, hey, we want more competition in the West, and therefore I would like to see him stay in Oklahoma City, not because he made some sucker move, but because, hey, it's nice to see competition. And you kind of have to decide which side you fall on. If you're on the beautiful basketball side, though, you're going to be happy, because also in that article he said, pretty much, I'm staying here in Golden State, even though he could.
Well, he once said, I'm staying in Oklahoma, too. So until when that pen hit paper, that's when we know he's staying.
Well, he's got to decide this summer. I mean, it's soon. It's right away. And he's told Mark Spears, he said, yeah, this is where I want to be. That's a big statement.
Well, judging the way the season has went and the way he's played this season, he will definitely be staying in Golden State.
He'll be happy. Golden State fans will be happy.